Now I just got a little message for you all haters out there.
Oh God.
People saying he's finished. He's washed up. It's the end of the road. Sit down. It's Max Verstappen time. Right? Don't ever.
The champion.
Hang on a minute. Don't you ever write Lewis Hamilton off. 10-second penalty, which I don't even think there's a penalty, by the way. And he still won the race. And yet people are still moaning it's not harsh enough because what? He won the race. Didn't. Right? Sorry. I'm glad he's okay for Verstappen, but I'm sorry. Yeah, Hamilton is the winner. Right? But we're going to talk about it. It's the review for the British Grand Prix. I'll just unmute Mike.
Still
quick,
muted. I'm still muted.
Yeah,
Oh,
muted.
okay. I got muted.
Anyway.
I got
We're
muted.
on mute now. Let's go. Right, get your comments in, get your questions. This is going to be a massive debate.
Let's go. Get it in.
It's been a very action.
Who cut who off?
But
let us
we're
know.
gonna obviously start at we're gonna put the poll. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. But we're gonna start. I'm gonna start with Tiho. That accident, turn 1. Turn 1, turn 6, turn 7, turn 9, Cops Corner. What used to be turn 1.
Right.
Now I want people to answer this poll. Who is more at fault, Lewis or who is at fault? No.
Go Tico.
Should it have been a penalty? Was it a penalty or a racing incident?
In my opinion, it's definitely a racing incident. There should be no debate about that. And I'm Dutch. Don't call me biased. I think it's more of Verstappen fault. It's more of Verstappen at fault than Hamilton is.
Wow.
Verstappen basically turns into Hamilton, and I don't know. In my opinion, it's more of Verstappen fault than Hamilton.
Well, what am I here for?
Oh, you have to put, when I put Lewis Hamilton, I have to keep putting Sir Lewis Hamilton next to it. So you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Ask the community. There you go. There's the poll. Here it is. Was it a penalty or a racing incident? Oh no, sorry. End the poll. Sorry. I fucked the poll up.
And what I'm going to say as the neutral and to fuck both of y'all, I still want to go with the racing incidents. It was if anyone wants to go beyond a racing incident, I would have penalized.
Was it a penalty or was who was more?
No,
who was
here's what I'm going to say. If there was somebody, if we gotta put blame on somebody, I'm going to put it on Max. I am. Come on, comments. Come on, comments. I would have put the fault on Max's flipping out was Max's fault. It was. And I'm not going to shy off of that. It was Max Verstappen's fault. If he doesn't, if he just do what he's supposed to, there's plenty of race, dude. There is plenty of race. Just chill out. You might have bested Hamilton in the end anyway. You might have bested Hamilton and won. But you know what? No. You took that turn hard and you fell down your line. I don't care what anybody says. Max Verstappen, you, brother, you fell down your line and you cut off Lewis Hamilton. And the only reason why you spun off was because you cut him off and your back tire hit him. And that's your fault, mate. That's your fault. And I'm not a Lewis Hamilton fan, but he overcame that penalty and still won.
Right.
And he still won.
Refresh that. Just refresh that page. You've got Right, a racing incident, 100% already put on there. So there we go. Let's we'll keep an eye on that as we go along.
It's a racing
yeah,
incident, man.
right. We've got Brit and obviously that, and you all know I'm a massive Hamilton fan, but you know, like you've seen me before criticize Hamilton when he's made mistakes.
You're still fair. You're still
The
fair.
Azerbaijan turning, I'm like, yeah, come on, man, what you doing? Right? I've seen it before.
Oh yeah,
and
that
I've seen
Bajan. Yeah, that
before.
was.
Yeah, and and I've criticised him. Right? Sochi in
But this
Sochi
wasn't
in
a
Russia,
Hamilton mistake.
Why was he doing? Like, what was he doing? Right?
Right.
In terms of.
But this wasn't a Hamilton mistake.
For me, people could say he missed the apex. Yeah, all right, he missed the apex. But for me, he was alongside.
He had to.
He was alongside going into the corner.
But he didn't. That trajectory was based on if he held the pedal down.
I'd love to do a freeze frame of this, and I want to do a freeze frame of this because I want to do a freeze frame.
Well, they had because I know this freeze frame you're talking about. Because you look at that freeze frame, if Hamilton holds down on the gas, yes, that is his trajectory. But his trajectory was even off. His trajectory didn't even go back up there until the wheel contact happened with Verstappen, and that's when Hamilton flew up the track. That it is, if there was no contact, Hamilton would have ran a beautiful line, and everybody would be saying, what a beautiful move through that turn Hamilton made. It was a beautiful move. But because Verstappen, he ran it hard, and the only way he was going to make that turn was to cut. And you can see it. Right. Watch it. Watch it. Watch the Hamilton.
I think I can probably get away with this, but if not, then they'll get it taken down.
Cuts
if I get it taken down, I get it taken down. I don't care. I'll do another review without it then. But I want to show it. Here we go. Look. I want to do a freeze by just this. Look.
Here it is.
So you see this. Look,
okay.
He comes into turn.
We're
3.
good.
Now you see Max Verstappen. All he's trying to
everything's
cut him off
fine.
Turn 4.
Watch right here.
No, hang on. Watch. Gets a good exit down to the Wellington straight. He gets the toe.
Here it is. He has him. He has him.
He has him. Yeah. Watch out. He comes into turn 6, tries to squeeze him, but
he left Verstappen room.
Comes straight across him.
So
right?
he
That's
left.
Fair. Fine. That's fine. That's fair racing. We go again. Coming up down to Woodcock corner. Right, and you can see he's gaining.
There we go.
He's gaining.
He's got him.
Now,
cut in. Got him. He's got him. How is this?
Look. I just want to go in.
How is this Hamilton's fault?
Right. Look, he is side
right
by side.
there. Look at that.
Look, you can see.
I'm telling you, if Verstappen looks down, he sees the nose.
If Verstappen can't see Lewis at that point, he is blind. And he needs to go to Specsavers.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
I know he doesn't make the corner. I'm not saying that.
But it don't matter.
I'm not saying Hamilton is completely at fault.
Correct.
I know he doesn't make the apex. You see him against Leclerc, he makes the apex. I get that.
However,
right?
However, he maintains the line.
If you go in a little bit forward, and I want to
go a little bit. See,
Max
he cut. Look at that cut. Look at that cut. And then, that is Max Verstappen's fault. He cut.
Look, straight across. And
exactly. He cut in front of him.
Before people say, and I want to take that off before I get anything else done.
So we got that out of the way.
Look, I want to show it. Look, people when they say, "Oh, look, but why can't he do that?" Well, when you're doing 7th gear at 200 miles an hour,
thank you.
And you turn into a corner, the downforce feedback means you can only do that with the car.
Yeah.
Right? When you slow down,
look at Verstappen.
Turn the car in even more.
Verstappen was this. Where Hamilton was this.
Verstappen, because he's taken a wider line, he can come and you see. I want to see the onboard. Where's the onboard of him?
No,
This
it's
is needing on board
intent.
of him. That's
I
the
want to
problem.
tell you the intent. I want to tell you the intent. The intent was for Verstappen to cut off Hamilton. That was intent. And that's where penalties should be implied, are on intent. Max Verstappen intended to cut in front of Hamilton so he didn't pass him. It's lap fucking 2. What the fuck are you doing trying to make that aggressive move? That
Now,
was
don't get me
all
wrong.
on
Now, don't get me wrong. Right?
Verstappen.
We're all glad.
Yeah, we're not
We're all
saying
glad. We're all
Hamilton
glad he's okay. We're all
and
glad he's got out of the
Hamilton
car.
couldn't
He's
have
okay.
backed off
Now,
and caught
I
him
want to
later.
go to. Sorry, I want to go to his tweet. I want to go to his tweet, and I don't want to be bashing up. I don't want to be bashing up Max Verstappen, right? But I have got to pick. I've got to pick up this tweet because it really did piss me off, right? Right? Does he not know that he was only that Max Hamilton was only told that he was out of the car and he was walking? Now, to everyone, that to him, that means great, fine, right? He's fine, right? He was not told he had to go to hospital for checks and checkups and tests
Right.
until he had the interview with Sky Sports after he celebrated with the fans.
Correct.
So I'm sorry, he needs to go talk to Hamilton, and Hamilton needs to tell him, and he needs to tell him in a tweet or direct in a DM and say, look, I didn't know about you being in hospital until after I celebrated with the fans. Otherwise, I wouldn't have celebrated the way I did. Maybe the team should have told him, maybe. But how is Hamilton supposed to know?
There ain't no way. Because it's more the information you're being handed down as a driver. It ain't about.
Don't get me wrong. Right, I love his aggressiveness. I love the fact that he's taking the fight to Hamilton.
Oh, no,
I love the battle they're having.
Yeah.
I love the quality of driver. I've
Yes.
watched him since he
Max
came into the sport.
Verstappen, very good
I know
driver.
he came in from. He didn't even take F2. That's how good he was. He came from
He
F3.
fucked up, though.
He came from F3. He didn't even came from F2. He went
Yeah.
straight from F3 to F1. And everyone
He-
thought, wow, he can't do that. And
he fucked
the
up.
way he shot the field, I thought,
He fucked
wow,
up.
brilliant. But it's
He
just,
fucked up.
There's parts when I've watched it, 2016
It
with Raikkonen.
happens.
No, Brit, I just want to finish this. 2016 with Raikkonen swerving all the time and cutting him off in braking. 2017, 2018 he hits Vettel. He hits Hamilton. He hits big up Static in the chat.
Yeah.
Right, and in 2019 he disobeys the rules in Mexico. He 2 unsafe releases in Silverstone and Monaco, which forces Bottas into a wall.
Yes.
These things have been building up, and I've always thought at some point someone is going to go, no, fuck you, I'm not giving in this time, and that is it. He's one of those Senna drivers. You know Senna?
But that's not even what Senna, this was, though.
No, but look, Senna's this driver.
This was just holding your line.
But you know how Senna was like, I'm going to turn in. I'm going to leave it to you, whether you have an accident or not. And so far already...
Yeah, but that was Senna holding his line,
Hamilton,
though.
Yeah, but so far Hamilton is like, yeah, okay, I'll back down. See it in Barcelona. He was nowhere near him and he backed out. Right?
But
this time Hamilton said, no, I've got to get you now. And I'm sorry. Bang.
And
then the Hamilton, obviously Verstappen having that attitude has then hit him. And
well, yeah, there should be nothing wrong with that.
Seen it coming.
Because there's a difference between Hamilton and Verstappen. Hamilton, he's going to go at you, but once he loses his line, he's not going to fuck with you at all. Because he knows, well, this ain't the fastest way I can run my car. So I won't even catch you. Which was different with Senna.
I want to ask this. Tiho, have you ever felt, obviously, how long have you been watching F1 now?
Well, consistently every race since this season.
Every race this season. So I'm sure you know about how much Verstappen's career since 2015.
Yeah.
We know how aggressive he is.
Yes.
We know how aggressive he is.
Yes.
And they're both aggressive drivers. They want to win the championship.
Which
of
is
course.
why Red Bull
Like-
went with him.
But this is why Red
That's
Bull are
why.
now like doing what they're doing with Red Bull compared to what Perez.
But that's
doing.
why
But like, but what I'm saying
Ferrari
is,
didn't
hang on,
go
Brit. I
after
want to
him.
just ask Tiho this. But have you always seen, because of how aggressive Max Verstappen is towards other drivers in the field, right? Do you feel that this has been coming for a while and it's got to a point with Hamilton? He's given space before. He said he's always given space, a lot of space to him because of his aggressiveness. And it's got to a point now. I said, if I want to win this championship, I can't give you any more room anymore. I can't do it. I can't back down. Otherwise, I'm just going to back out and just not win a championship.
And he's right, though.
That's what it told
He's
to me.
right.
Is Hamilton it's saying, I'm not backing in and giving you this title anymore. I've got to fight you every step of the way. And if
But
I
that's
have
how
to
it
hit
should
you
be.
and not back in,
That's
and
how
make
it
sure
should
that
be.
you know that I'm not backing in, and that means hitting you. I'm going to hit you.
Yeah, and it isn't the first time it's happened
That's why
too.
we
Hang
don't
on,
want to
so
crush
Tiho,
him.
Brit, I just want to get Tiho. Go on, go for it.
It isn't the first time it's happened either, because like Monaco 2016 with Gosha was it? Like, yeah, it's not the first time it's happened.
Vettel in China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He did it in Hamilton at Bahrain.
Yeah, but I just saw
he got the move done, and then he swerved across and cut in front of his front wing, which, lucky enough, didn't affect Hamilton, but it affected him. It took him out of the race, and he didn't need to do it. And then he's sitting there saying, "Oh, it's Hamilton's fault." Well, what's Hamilton supposed to do? Just disappear?
Yeah. But I just saw a tweet and I quote Lewis on Ziggo Sports, the Dutch business who streams F1 basically. Lewis on Ziggo confirms he only just heard that Max was at the hospital. He said he never wants to hurt anyone. Looks quite upset. Said he'll give Max a call in a bit to talk to him and see how he's doing.
See, of course, I'm sorry, people are having a go at Hamilton because he celebrated like that. I'm sure if he knew about what happened to Verstappen going into hospital, he would not have done that. He would have just asked, "Are you okay?"
And if he
would have
did
literally gone straight to an interview and said, or was anyone said, "Is he okay? Is he okay?" Or you said over radio, "Is he okay? I hope he's okay." Right? Even on the radio afterwards, the incident, I turned in. He said, "I had the corner. I was alongside him." But even then, afterwards, is he okay though? Is he okay? And they said he's got out the car, he's walking. So to him, he's like, "Oh, well, it's fine. He's in the garage then. It's fine."
If Hamilton didn't care, he would have fucked off
He's only getting checked at the medical. He thought he's getting checked at the medical center. That's it. He didn't think he was going to the hospital.
He knew it was bad. He knew it was a horrible incident, but he knew it wasn't his fucking fault.
Do you feel that the penalty was given because of how serious the accident was?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you think it's so into that? If it was a slower accident, do you feel that it would have been? I mean, Tiho, I would ask you. Do you feel it wouldn't have been a penalty if it was a slower accident, just because of the magnitude of the accident is? It's 200 mile an hour, by the way, 51 G into a corner.
Yeah, probably.
And if no one knows what 51 G is, that is 51 times your body weight smacking you in a
Talk
face.
to a fighter pilot. Talk to a fighter pilot about G's.
And that's without any breathing equipment.
They'll give a fuck about G's.
Yeah, Tiho, I want to ask, would you said that it would have been a penalty if it was a slower accident?
Probably
slower,
not.
same people.
Do you think it's just because of the magnitude of the accident that they've given the penalty as it is?
Yeah, and maybe because it's a championship fight. You know, if it's Mazepin taking out Schumacher, it wouldn't be a penalty. Probably.
Well, we've got 5 votes in already. 80% say already it's a racing incident, and 20% say it is a penalty. So,
I'd like to know who voted for penalty.
Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We'll get more of that in a minute. Smash the likes. Big up Static. Is it just me, or is there a conspiracy going on for F1? Or what, towards Verstappen?
FIFA and FIA is
no, I don't think. I don't know. No. The FIA are not as that corrupt. They're not that corrupt.
You think?
Everyone's saying mafia.
They're not. Well, if they were that corrupt, right? They would have supported Ferrari and given Ferrari every fucking
I
chance of winning the
disagree.
Grand
I
Prix.
disagree.
No,
I
Brit.
disagree.
Do you know why I'm disagreeing? Do you know why I'm saying they're not? Right?
I
Ferrari
know
used to
because they
get
bring the most money.
Ferrari used to
I
get
get
the
that.
payment to be in the sport, right? They don't get that anymore. You now have the same budget. You're now going to
Yeah,
get the same
no, I
car,
know.
the same restrictions. You're all going to have the same
Correct.
level. That's what they're doing for next year. So how can they be corrupt
I
towards
know
one team?
that.
So
I
they can't
know
be.
that.
That,
I know that.
and sometimes they get decisions right
Or
like
under
this,
the
and sometimes they get
books,
them
they
wrong.
are.
So, I mean, Christian Horner, I am now him. Now get Verstappen because he's obviously reacting because he's just had a massive accident.
Yeah.
Horner, do you know what? I'm fucking losing it with him. He drives me up the fucking wall. He does. Honest
Horner.
to God, everything that it doesn't go his way, it's like it's all their fault. It's not our fault. It's never ours. We don't do nothing wrong. Max does nothing wrong. You're all bad. We're not.
Right,
Yeah,
which is a bummer. Which is a bummer was it when it isn't
that
their
interview
fault?
went on YouTube, and I literally do me a favor, go cry some more, mate. Right, that's a fair enough penalty as it is. It was harsh enough as it is. Right,
Yeah.
but because he's won the race, now you're saying it's not harsh enough. If he didn't win the race, it would have gone fair penalty.
He overcame a 10-second penalty.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if he didn't win the race with that penalty,
man.
if he didn't win the race with that penalty, he would have gone fair penalty. Right? But you know what I mean? And the fact is, you could have took points, you could have took a couple of points, but you even sacrificed your own driver to take a fastest lap point away from Mercedes.
Which,
now, doesn't that tell me it's Max Verstappen's team or not?
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, Steven. Wait, hold on. Are you saying? Okay, hold on. I don't want to put words in your mouth right here, okay, buddy? But are you saying that Max Verstappen purposely went too hard into a corner to cut off Sir Lewis Hamilton so he would be spun out to cry?
No,
conspiracy?
No, I'm not saying that.
That the
game
favors.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Okay, cool.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
Well, I wanted to clear that before somebody else said it.
Perez set the fastest lap when he didn't need to. Right?
Cool.
And he could have got a couple of points. So I don't get that.
I'm just trying to pre-shut down trolls. I'm just trying to pre-shut down
I'm
trolls.
losing it with right. He moans about power modes because he doesn't get a power mode right when he was at Renault. He moans about that. Now we all have to have same power mode during we all have to have the same power mode during a Grand Prix. Right?
No,
I can't have Rich in a fucking game because of this lot.
That's
right?
what separates.
This is the thing. This is the thing. You can't have more than one power mode in a Grand Prix because he moaned about power modes, right? Because he didn't have any, right?
Right, you've already got the
DAS system. Don't forget the DAS system. He then moans about that because he can't build his own DAS system. Anything he can't build, he then fucking moans about and protests about.
Dude,
right?
this is what I'm talking about.
But when it comes to the limbo wing, no, you've got to allow that. If it comes to pit stops, which they've been setting the fastest pit stop, no, you've got to allow that. No, that's unfair. You can't punish us for that.
Right, dude. I'm in a sport that we're only taking fucking 4 quarters, and we're using these same bitching points, and they're fucking up a race that you only take goddamn quarter.
But I'm sorry,
you're only taking 4 quarters. And you're bitching about the same thing. Why do we have to make all the cars exactly the fucking same? That's not what it's about.
But that's the point. He's supposed to be innovating in technology. But do you know what? Total Wolf, to be honest, the way he responded, I thought, fucking fair play to you, mate. So I would have just teared him a new one. I would have just said, do me a favour, cry some more, will ya?
And then I get it. And then my own fans bitch at me to griping on our club. And I'm like, dude, if we're not winning trophies, what the fuck we doing here? They say this level playing field. Do fuck off with that, man. Because that's not what you're doing. You're not creating a level playing field. You're crippling people. You're crippling them. Like this penalty today, crippling
And
the
about a bit,
sport
like, yeah,
because people are what the fuck in their brain,
It's a good
and
question.
they're getting
Has it
confused about
have
a
given
sport
you
they
guys
love,
this debate?
and now they don't even know the rules.
Static. It's not like FIFA or UEFA. They're not corrupt. There's no corruption. They used to be.
I
No.
can't.
They used to be.
I
No,
can't go that
Brett.
far.
They used to
I
be. They
I
used to
I
be. Hang on a minute.
I don't
They
know.
used to
It's
be.
kind of funny. It's
No.
funny.
If you looked back in the day, they used to be because how much bias there was towards Ferrari, how much money you used to give them, right, and everything. But
No.
now it's all level playing field. It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah, but
2008. I'm gonna
I
point out
know it's
2000.
not. I know
I'm
it's
gonna point out
better.
2008. I'm gonna point out 2008. And do you know why I point 2008
I
out?
know why you point
Because-
out 2008.
Because they were so against McLaren and Hamilton winning the championship. It was unreal.
No,
Right?
I
Hamilton lets Raikkonen back through after cutting the corner, and then takes him in the next corner. And they say, "Oh no, you got to wait to the next corner to do it." Well, you did tell me
Right.
that, and that's after you told Hamilton during the race towards the end. Oh yeah, that move's okay. After we made the move, that's okay. It's legitimate.
No, correct. But what I think maybe what
Not
static
anymore, though.
what static is referencing might be overreaction to past implication of laws and over implementing past laws to make up for what had happened in the past.
Yeah.
Conspiracy is a really harsh charge. It really is. I don't like to throw out conspiracies because I know we all want to throw out a conspiracy because we all want to take down the man, but the thing is, like, a conspiracy means like the governing body of the sport you love is corrupt and it's fucked up and nothing mattered. All the greats, because the governing body was corrupt, the greatness of the participants, it matters not. And that is horrible, and that is ridiculous, and that is not right. But that is fair. It is fair. One of the greatest football players we want to say, Maradona. But the only reason, FIFA, that's the only reason why Maradona is kept up in so high esteem. If there was no FIFA, Maradona is a shitbag.
Sorry,
He
I just got.
is a
I'm
piece
sorry.
of shit.
Just because it's the British Grand Prix, right? Look at these pits. You can't beat these pictures. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's such a beautiful sight.
No,
you gotta love it. You gotta love it. You
it
gotta
is.
love
Rich
I
man.
love it. I love it for the
Pure elation.
sport because
Pure
I
elation.
am an honest
I'm
sport
sorry
fan.
if you've just seen Hamilton, who has been struggling to win a race for 5 races on the spin.
Struggling.
You can't help. You can't expect
A
him not to
struggle.
celebrate like that in front of his home crowd.
A
In front of
struggle.
his home crowd.
A
All the
struggle.
everyone's
A
come to him.
struggle.
No, but hang on.
All
It
those
felt to
second
me like a
place
bit 2008 where
finishes.
all the media was getting on him. Everyone on Twitter, on social media saying, "Oh, is he finished? Is it over? Is Verstappen's gonna
No,
walk
it's
it
not.
now?
It's not
It's
over.
all over for Mercedes." He's took the pressure and he's come out and even though he got a penalty for 10-second penalty, he still came out and won the Grand Prix.
Yeah,
right?
and
He
I
still
need
came
to
out
have I have a
and
need
won
talk with Leclerc.
the race. And if you can't respect that, right, despite getting a penalty, right,
I'll be right
then
back.
I'm sorry, you can't sit there and be a fan.
You've lost the plot.
You can't. I'm sorry. right?
I'd like to
I
say
know
one
there'll be
thing
some
about
people on here that will be going on YouTube that do their watch alongs, because they're so against Hamilton. I know they are, right? They've got such a personal fucking vendetta with them, right? I've got a reason why, but there you go, right? They're so against it. I'm betting you they're sitting there during that whole stream. They're swearing and God knows what else, because they can't accept Hamilton delivers when it matters. When it matters, when the pressure is on, he delivers, and he's done it time and time again. You cannot deny that. You can't deny it.
I'd like to say something about it. My favorite way to judge a penalty or even a red card in football is like everyone's saying Hamilton deserved more of a penalty, yeah. But
Not from
if
what other instances I've seen.
yeah, but what I mean is that if
Because he's won
Verstappen,
the race,
yeah,
they're all saying he deserves more of a penalty.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what they're saying. Right now, just have another look. There's now 9 votes on this, on the poll. Racing incident 67%, 33% say a penalty.
yeah, but
Keep voting, please. I want to get your votes in while you're going on. Hit the like button,
Hey,
subscribe button, hit the
explain why a
join button as well.
penalty. Explain why a penalty too.
yeah, like
Yeah, and if you can put in the chat why do
explain
you think it's a
yourself
penalty.
to me.
No. They might have a valid reason why. They might have a
No,
valid reason.
that's why I
Right?
say
And that's what it's all
explain.
point of it. People have their own
Explain to
opinions and
me.
they have their own agendas, their own opinions, or whatever like that. So you've
Right.
got to accept them. But
No,
Right.
exactly.
for me,
But make
even if
your
it was the other way
comment
round,
on a
if it was the other way
picture.
round, even if it was the other way round, and I looked at it, and maybe even would have said, even I would have said, yeah, it's a racing incident. It's lap 1. It's lap 1. They've all been saying they make discrepancies at lap 1, right? Because they're all in one place, so they're all gonna have a chance of hitting each other. If that's the case, then right, why is Russell getting a penalty in the sprint race? Why is Norris getting a penalty when he's trying to overtake Perez in the first laps of Austria? Right? Why is
Because they're not
why
Mercedes or
Hamilton
Red
getting a
Bull.
penalty because he's taken out Verstappen? It's racing. It's
Yes.
Formula 1 racing. This is the whole point. It's the whole point. This is why Formula 1 is dangerous. This is why we have the cars as safe as they are, right? Because you are going to get crashes like this, incidents like this. They are human beings in the end of the day. They might be superhuman beings, but they're human beings and they're going to make mistakes. And when they make mistakes, this is the consequences, right? Right? And I'm sorry, if you can't accept that's part of racing, you need to stop watching motorsport right now.
Yeah. Just
You need
because
to
you're
stop it because you don't know anything about it. This is the whole point of it.
Yeah, just because your driver gets thrown into the wall doesn't mean it was anybody's fault.
Right, big up everyone. There's 13 likes on this video. Please get them up to 20
Already?
yeah, but
Right,
can
up.
I just finish my point?
Yeah, go on,
Yeah.
Tiho.
Of course.
Sorry, man.
Like the Verstappen fans
Yeah,
or anyone
put,
who's
someone else down there below there. Go on, keep going. Sorry.
anyone who thinks it was a penalty at the time of the collision, like anyone who's against Hamilton or a Verstappen fan in general, if the rules were reversed and Verstappen did that and they say it's a racing incident, then it's a racing incident in general. Because, and that's the same with like what I think with football and in football with red cards. If one team makes a foul and they say it's a red card, but their team makes the same exact foul and they say
It would have
it's
been
not
the
a
same
red.
thing.
Yeah, if they say it's not a red card for the other foul that for the exact same foul that their team does, it's not a red card in general. That's just the way I like to look at it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Because
if you look at the description,
if
sorry, I just want to
Verstappen
point out.
didn't.
Well, if you look at the description below, by the way, I want you to scroll down to the bottom. You'll find two new co-hosts, 2 new members, co-hosts
Who?
for SFeatleyTV. One's
Who's
a general co-host. If you look on the YouTube at the bottom, you'll find 2 new. There's Tiho, right? Tiho's going to be a new co-host.
Tiho, dude,
F1 co-host.
props to you, bro.
Right?
I can't even see it.
And I'm saying
I don't either.
And by the way, I'm going to
looking
shout
for
this
it.
out right now, and I don't care what anyone thinks, right? right? She's not just an F1 co-host. She will be a co-host.
Maze.
Maisie
Love
will
it.
be a co-host.
Maisie.
End of story.
Oh, girl. I haven't
She's
recently
on here
met
so
you,
often, so you might
Maze.
as well.
Beautiful,
And now I see
beautiful
it.
bird, dude.
So,
What a beautiful bird, dude.
yeah.
Thank
She
you, man.
knows her shit too, man. And she likes everything I post too, so like I'm all about Macy. No, but yeah, no, I know that too because that same instance you put in if there were any two drivers from any other two
Wait,
teams.
just read the chat. Just read the chat. It's about what we talked about.
Anyways, let's get away from the actual collision and let's just talk about the race. Like,
Read the private chat.
I-
Private chat.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I mean? Just not now. But yeah,
do you want to like do a ranking?
Leclerc. I want to look at. Yeah, I want to do. I want to do a race
Yeah.
for a minute. I want you to debate the rest of the race just for a minute, whilst to pick out some drivers, please. While I got a pot to lose, so and I just literally need to be able 2 secs. All right, so
Yeah.
but if you could do that for us,
So
Brit,
leave
just pick out.
Leclerc. Oh.
Yeah, just pick out some like driver. Just pick out some of the events in the race as well. Just
Yeah.
go over the race a little bit while I'm just keep talking basically. While I need to
Okay.
put loose because I'm desperate.
No.
I'll be back in a sec.
I want to talk about Leclerc. Okay. I think Leclerc, I have my well, not as much reservations in the beginning because when it all started, I really had really, 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 really high hopes for Leclerc. I really do. And I probably should be mentioning it right now, but now I'm kind of fearful that we'll lose Leclerc because there might be a better team out there than Ferrari, which ain't good. Because with the driver like Leclerc, you got to keep Leclerc. Man, I love having Sainz. Very, very, very good, but he's a cheaper Vettel. No offense, no offense to Vettel, because Vettel's been around. Like, I know we don't like to throw around like terms and anything, but if this was football and we were throwing around terms, Vettel would be considered world class.
Would he though?
He would, yes, I believe so, because football people love to throw everybody out there as world class.
That's true.
And they would throw out Vettel. Vettel would be considered world class. He would be. And we got him. And he should have been our number one driver, man. He should have been our number one driver. And nah, man. The dude's fucked up hard. All that. He's no. Get out of here with that. So we did good with there. Man. Oh, dude, like I know Sainz is better than what he's pushing out there. I'm talking about my Ferrari guys.
Damn, my Ferrari guys.
Sainz needs to do better.
Yeah, he did have a very good race. We'll go through the player. We'll go through the ratings.
Well, the thing with Sainz is like he's not doing.
Just gotta go to the comments because we've got to big up some members. Big up the members. Trying to think of them. Bargav, Mel.
Mel.
Talk.
Love you, Mel. Love you, Talk.
King Tony, and
Oh.
last but
Maisie.
definitely not least. Right, big up Maisie. Right, big up.
Lots of United fans
I know. It's
up on
weird,
your
that.
channel, bro.
It's
We're
weird,
always
that.
surrounded
Lots of
by them.
United.
Right.
We're always surrounded by them.
Glory, man,
Big up.
United.
Yeah. Let's leave that out. Let's not have it singing on that channel, please.
Yeah, but Brit, I have
We're
a
not
question
singing
for
out on
you.
this channel, please.
Too
This is an F1
bad
stream,
they're
and
not United fans.
Right, and actually, look, an
That's
Arsenal
why I
fan.
said
No,
too bad.
an Arsenal fan won, which is what more than Arsenal have done. Lewis Hamilton won. Yeah, boy.
But okay, yeah.
Hamilton's
Okay,
an
yeah.
Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a gooner.
Where's my United Ferrari
Gooner.
fans?
Yeah, where are they?
Bring my United Ferrari fans.
Right,
Hello?
Hamilton is a gooner.
Hello?
Lewis
Hello?
Hamilton is a gooner. Hamilton's a gooner.
Brit,
That's
can I ask
probably
you a
why
question?
he's more concentrated on his F1 rather than going to a football match.
Marcus Rashford, it's a red. It's a red. It's a red.
be
Marcus
surprised.
Rashford, it's a red.
That was, I've got to admit, I mean, I want to give people, I want you to rate, I want you to go into the chat now. Give me a rating out of 10 of that Grand Prix. Give
10.
me a rating. Give me a rating for that Grand Prix.
I'll go 7.
I wouldn't say a 10. A 10 was Azerbaijan for me.
I'll go
an
7.
8. I'd say an 8.
You go an 8?
An 8 to 8 to
What
9.
what
And in
ticks,
the middle of that.
what ticks you up? Besides your driver
The fight
winning.
back that Hamilton had to
Take
make for the
away.
race. The fight back that Hamilton had to make for the race.
The unbiased
Leclerc doing so well.
fight of the driver.
Okay. M1 6-1. Big up, mate. 10 out of 10. Okay, 10 out of 10.
Give me
put
a
it on the same
Hamilton.
level as,
Give me a Hamilton fan that gives me this a 10 out of 10.
Anyway, Brit, can I ask you a question?
Sir.
Go on.
Like, do you want Leclerc to leave? Or, like, who would you take if Leclerc leaves at Ferrari?
He's our best driver.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean? I bring that up.
Leclerc is
bring
not
what up?
leaving. Leclerc ain't leaving. We just lost a really, really good,
Save the football.
a really good driver, but he's rubbish. It turns out.
Who? Vettel.
Vettel, yeah, all he does.
Well, they can't be
bitch
crap.
and
He's
bitch
not
and
terrible,
cry,
come on.
cry,
Can't be
cry.
No.
I know he's not terrible. I'm not terrible.
You can't be
No,
4
no,
times
no,
the champion
wait,
in the world
no.
and be a shit driver.
No.
Can't.
Right, no, exactly. So just re-sign the contract Ferrari gives you.
He just didn't want to be there.
Fuck
anymore.
off, you then.
8.5 out of 10. I love.
I hate to tell a world-class driver to
big
fuck
up,
off,
8.5 out of 10.
but that's what I'm doing.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
No, it's a really good race.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, really good race.
8's a really
I will
good.
debate on the checkered flag show whether the sprint race was actually a very good race at all, or was it worth it, or was it should be done now or not. But I will debate that on another stream. I will save that for another stream. But
By the way.
what do you think?
My opinion
Hamilton,
on the sprint.
have you seen his comments on social media? Well, Verstappen's, he's going on like a baby. Yeah, he needs to sort. A lot of people, even a lot of fans, even his own fans, on Twitter replied to his Twitter saying, "Look, come on, mate, you are aggressive. You've gone too aggressive there.
You cut in.
No. Even then, yes, Hamilton was partly at fault, but you've got to take some of the blame as well. So I'm sorry, you could have easily backed out as well. So, even I've read some of the comments and I'm like,
what could have Hamilton
most
done?
of them are like, come on, mate, you've got to take it on the chin this one. I'm sorry.
not even a fan. I don't give a fuck.
No,
but what could have Hamilton done?
Some of his own fans. Imagine
Hamilton could let off the gas.
No.
And Max still cut him off and spun out.
This is not the time. Maisie, you can banter him as
By
much as you want. Banter me. It's just banter me. See, Static, I'm throwing you under the bus. Couldn't care.
Verstappen has unfollowed
Bye,
Hamilton
Sky.
on Instagram as well.
Send me a postcard.
Hey, I enjoy getting run over by
I
buses.
love you, man.
You enjoy getting run over by
But
buses?
now I'm happy. I don't have to get run over by the Josie Park bus anymore.
Right. Yes. Leave a like. No, just what am I saying? Leave a like. Yeah.
Subscribe.
His comments are yeah. So for me, what do we
Watch the
conclude
adverts.
from that? What do we conclude from the incident? It's a racing incident. That's what I say. I say
Hamilton
it's a racing
is
incident.
still miles behind.
It's a racing incident for me. But keep sharing the content, please. Please share it. Keeps
Everyone is so salty
smashing
too.
the like button, smashing the share button. Get more people watching. Get the debate going, please. I want to know your thoughts on this massive, this sort of like
Get to
pivotal
talk.
moment. It's kind of like, it feels to me like a pivotal moment to me where Hamilton, like I said just now earlier, has said to Max Verstappen, I am not giving in anymore. You're going to do that to me. I am going to take you out. End of story. I am not backing in.
It's
I'm
more
not
than that,
giving in.
mate. Mate, it's more than that.
You want this title,
It's
you're going to have
more
to
than
fight
that.
fairly for it.
It's
That's what
more
you're
than
saying.
that. It's getting all racing fans to wake up a little bit early
No, I love you, man.
to watch racing
100%
from
agree.
another
You should have never
spot.
been given a penalty. Thanks for responding to my chat.
Yeah.
No, that's what it's all about. But seeing the penalties in Austria, I wasn't surprised Hamilton got a penalty.
No,
Yeah, that's
right.
a very good
No,
point as well.
that's
Big
why
up
we
top,
weren't
man, you.
surprised.
King Lewis Hamilton. King.
Oh,
I'll just go with Sir there. There you go. If you want to go King, let's go.
Big up talk.
Right, big up.
He should have took that Ferrari deal.
Who?
Lewis.
Who? No, fuck off.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that?
Oh, well, because the Ferrari could be at the top. That's why. That's like saying,
to be fair,
Lou,
do you think, I will just say this. Do
if
think,
you're not inside
no,
Lou,
I will just say this. Do you think that it's very weird how as soon as Mercedes bought Hamilton, McLaren dropped off, Mercedes went straight up to the top. Do you think
need a 1 and
it's
2?
partly to do? Do you think it's partly to do with, like, if you watch the documentary F1 did of Schumacher? No, if you watch it, just watch it. Hang on a minute. If you watch it, they all go on about how he used his mental capacity to find specific problems in the car and find it and fine tune it to get the best out of the car.
Correct.
It's the same thing with Hamilton for me. He does the same thing of always finding those improvements.
I think you need.
And that's what he's done this weekend.
No, I think you need to have a number 2 who is fine with being number 2.
Yeah, well, he knows. I'm sorry. As much as Bottas wants to moan about it, I'm sorry. He's not good enough.
Well, he didn't bitch out until his contract ran out.
It's not
he was fine. He was fine running with Mercedes.
What I want to say is
until his contract ran out.
What I want to say is, and I want to say this right now.
And so will.
I know. I want to say this right now.
So will this new fucker, whatever his name is.
What it showed to me is Hamilton, you can tell he's never usually gone to a simulator for. He's been going to a simulator.
He went in there all week.
He's been there. He's been doing all that all the time, trying to find as much improvement as he can. He knew the upgrades weren't going to just be enough. They knew Red Bull was going to come with more upgrades. They came with more upgrades as well as themselves. So we all thought Red Bull will still be on top. Even the practice
what about your
upgrades? The practice sessions that we saw. Like that
at
the same
talk
time
to me
that
about
the race
your
was going to be showed that Red Bull were going to be miles ahead of them, right? And yet still they kept going. They got pole position. They didn't win the sprint race, of course, but they won the Grand Prix. Despite what happened, they won. They took the penalty on the chin, and they still had the pace to go and win the race, right?
Talk to me about the upgrades,
what they have
buddy.
done, and what they have done is literally said to Red Bull is like. We have got our upgrades. This is our car. right? You might have more
Yep.
upgrades. You're gonna have to upgrade even more if you're gonna have to beat us. We
But
are
check our
still
upgrades out.
trying to fight you, and we will fight you to the very end.
So talk to me about their upgrades.
Right? For me, right, they came up with a bunch
Dude,
of new upgrades.
they
New
made a
score,
dent.
new era
Wow,
package, a
those
new engine
upgrades.
upgrade. That engine
I
upgrade got
love
him alongside
how
the,
you
how,
bitched about them.
Did you imagine it? Hang on,
Oh shit, dude.
It's their engine upgrade that got Hamilton alongside Verstappen to cause the accident. So,
Dude,
but I do
what
feel
an
in the end,
upgrade. Oh my
I-
god, dude. It won't be
big
enough.
up, smash the likes, talk, big up.
This collision is always going to be the main point of
Bottas
any
out,
stream right now. I
Russell
think.
in. I will find out at the Belgian Grand Prix whether they have decided to release Bottas
There you
to bring
talk.
Russell in or not. But we'll wait
They
and
won't
see.
Release Bottas. Bottas is rubbish. He's a shit driver. He's going to go to McLaren.
He's not terrible. Come on now.
He'll be a McLaren.
He's played his part. He's just
He'll be
he's not quick enough. He's not quick enough.
Yeah. He's just not. He's not good enough. He's just
if you
not.
see it every race,
it doesn't mean he's not a really good
if
driver.
You see it every race, he has the same machinery as Hamilton. But if you see every race, Hamilton's up there competing with Verstappen, who's on his own, they're both on their own level. There's then two drivers on their own little level, and everyone else is about 10 seconds behind them at the end of the race.
Yeah, but
everyone's about 20 seconds behind them. Even Bottas is ended up 10 seconds.
Even Bottas ain't good enough.
Hang on, but even those,
he's a really good driver.
But even those two race starts you saw in the Grand Prix, he ended up losing a position, and the only reason he got it back was because Norris had a poor pit stop.
If you grew up in a different time, you'd be the greatest driver of your era.
But he's not.
But you happen to live in Lewis Hamilton time.
Yeah,
so sorry, Bottas.
But the one time
he'll probably go.
We are going.
He's out.
Brit.
Oh.
We're gonna move on. It is time for the player and driver ratings.
Oh.
We are ready for the team and driver ratings.
Money where your mouth is, right here, Tom.
Right.
Put up your driver.
Oh, you're just gonna message someone.
Yeah, do that.
I just wanted to say one thing about the Bottas race.
Yes.
Like we saw also at the moment Bottas got to racing Hamilton, he overtook him. Maybe it was just
Bottas is a liability to the team. It would be a lot better with Russell. That's a good point. It would be fighting up there with him. But Perez has won a race this season. That's right. So
with luck.
Bottas
with luck.
With a little bit of luck, I do think if it weren't for the accidental pressing of the magic button, he wouldn't have won that race. So right. So we're gonna go into it. We're gonna start obviously back to front from the race result. I'm gonna need to bring up.
Start with Leclerc.
Hang on, I'll get it in a minute. Let me just bring up the race.
Based on the overall weekend, isn't it? The rating.
Start with
I just need to bring the qualifying result. The spring qualifying and then the qualifying. Then I'll bring one more out, which is the British qualifying. I want the qualifying result. Actually, do you know what? I'll just go to F1. I want that. Sorry, I'll be back in a sec. But yeah, right. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at these results. Schedule, British Grand Prix. The race weekend, I want to look at qualifying.
I'll go Leclerc in 8.
Right. There we go. Right.
I think Leclerc should get an 8.
Right, and then we've
At
got
minimum.
We'll get there.
right. So we're gonna start from back to front. So obviously the
Oh, back to
first
front.
time
Okay.
back to front from the race grid order. So the race grid order. Please do tune in and get your comments in as well. Do you agree or disagree with these lineups? Right, please do that.
Watch
now.
the adverts.
Right, yeah,
They
watch
do
the adverts
help.
as well.
The adverts do
right,
help. Please
we'll start
do
obviously with the first retirement, which is Max Verstappen, crashed out after that incident with Hamilton. What are we giving Verstappen? He did win the sprint qualifying, by the way. This is over. This is over the Grand Prix weekend, by the way. He won the sprint qualifying. He did not win
Right.
qualifying.
7.
He lost the race.
7.
Big
7.
time.
I agree with 7.
7.
Yeah, because he couldn't do anything about the crash. He won sprint qualifying and second in normal qualifying.
He could have done something.
No,
about
he
it.
could. He
too
could have
aggressive.
done.
Yeah,
He
but
could
that's
have.
just
He could have done
Bang
something about the
average.
crash.
Yeah, but yeah.
No, he was better than bang average.
I'd say bang average.
No, he was better.
No, do you
He
know why I
was
say
better
no? Do you
than
know why I
Kim.
say bang average? Is because you should have been more aware as a driver that you could have done more than just.
Yeah, but that
you should have
knock
been.
you down to
No,
bang
you should have.
average.
No, he should have been. He should have been more aware that the fact he probably had a faster car in those conditions.
That's
and he
a
could have
good
easily
driver that
stopped.
made a bad mistake.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
that's
you get a poor
above
rate. You get a poor rating
No,
for that. That's the whole point.
That's better than bang average, though.
But that's the whole point.
But a bang average guy
when it came
does
to
the
the
same
main
thing
race, he
you
didn't.
did.
No, I'm sorry. He was the.
But
For me,
you're
he was too
better than
aggressive.
him.
He's too
You're
aggressive.
better than the bang average guy.
What I'm saying he's a 6. I'm saying he's a 6 for me. For me, he's a 6.
Fine.
I want to argue
because I know he won sprint qualifying and that's great, but I'm sorry.
No, I don't care about that.
We're all saying in the race he wasn't. He in qualifying he could have easily took pole. He didn't. He made the mistake. And in the race he made the mistake of not like waiting and realizing that it's only lap 1, and he could have easily probably beat Hamilton in a straight out fight on the circuit.
Okay, so Hamilton would be like a 7.
So I'd say 6 for me. Vettel.
Okay. Oh, 5.
5?
Yeah, 5 for Vettel.
Okay.
I mean, like.
Then we're gonna go to Mick Schumacher, and he started in qualifying. He did get 19th.
I want to give him a 6.
In the sprint,
6?
I'd argue for a 7.
In sprint qualifying.
What?
Oh, dude, he overachieved.
A 2. How are you gonna give him a 6?
You might sprint qualifying 18th. How is it? You end up after 17 laps. They're 68 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah.
In sprint qualifying, that's how poor the Haas is. I would give
that's Haas. It has nothing to do with him. He kept this car clean.
Average.
He kept this car clean.
Too good a stat for him.
Oh, 5.
M161 says it's a 3 for Verstappen. Not
no way. No way.
No, a 3 for Verstappen is shit, dude.
I think he doesn't know it's about the whole weekend.
No, that's
it's
horrible.
about the whole weekend in general. I feel, but he's got a point though. I mean, he has crashed out. So
yeah.
But anyway,
give him a 4 then.
2.
Give him a 4.
2.
No, he kept his car clean.
Very
and
poor.
ran the course.
3 then in fair enough.
Oh, that's harsh, man.
Yeah, to be honest, no. Brit's got a point. It's in a Haas. What can he do?
Yeah, what can he do, man?
Yeah,
he kept his car clean. He ran it around, dude.
Yeah, but
that is the
no, wait. No, wait. He's got to be very poor. Do you know why? Mazepin finished ahead of him.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind. Okay,
I mean, you actually got to put Mazepin above Mick Schumacher. I mean that.
No,
that
okay, yeah.
Like,
no, that's
sorry. That's embarrassing.
But
if you get done by him,
you kept
Mazepin spun again.
Yeah,
Mazepin did spin.
No,
he did spin in sprint qualifying.
No,
Yeah.
I get it. You kept your car clean and got done out by a guy who DNF'd. Right.
Just make a new level
Yep.
for Haas.
No, that ain't a new level for Haas. That's a ceiling for Haas.
There we go. Bit harsh.
Why doesn't it do it in the middle? Fuck's sake. I don't get it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Pass. No, because like leave us out. It's just Mazepin. I just don't like the bastard. I'm just permanently
Yeah,
put him in his own level. I don't care. The guy shouldn't be in it. So I'm sorry. Sue me later.
And
No,
did
fuck
it again.
that, man. You can't put him. You can't put him.
Yeah, I
in there.
can.
No,
No way.
because
I
it's
can.
your
He doesn't
channel.
deserve to be there.
They,
16th for Perez. I felt hard done by for him. He was sacrificed out of his point paying position. Right?
okay.
Just to
Yes,
take a
yes.
point off Mercedes. That doesn't make any sense. He was, I believe, 9th, with 2 laps to go, I
Yeah.
believe. And then they pit him just to take a point off Mercedes. So basically, they still gained a point on you. What? I don't get it, right? That is pure. I feel sorry for Perez because that's just shown to him, yeah, we don't care about you. We care about Verstappen. As long as you take a point off Mercedes. They basically, what they've done is, they sat instead of worrying about the construction.
Wait. Hold on.
No. Do you know
Are
why I'm
you
saying, Brit? Do you know
saying?
why I'm saying it? Do you know why I'm saying this? It's because Brit, right? They had no reason at night with 2 points in the bag to go pit for fastest lap. So that means they would gain. They would mean that Mercedes would have gained a point in constructors. What they did instead of worrying about the constructors, right, and getting and still getting 2 points, they sacrificed Perez to take a point off Hamilton to help Verstappen in the title fight. That's what they did. They'd rather the Verstappen get the extra point than their own team. So basically, it's Max Verstappen's team.
Are you saying
It's Max Verstappen's team?
Max Verstappen?
People's that they're saying they
cut
let their
in
race and have an
Hamilton
equal chance. No, they don't.
orders?
No, they don't.
I'd still put her as a 6.
Wait, hold on. Let's see this real quick. Are you saying Max Verstappen cut in Hamilton on orders from Red Bull?
Can I make a point here? If Mazepin, if Perez is a 6, why the hell is Max Verstappen a 6?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Because I put him in 6
because as rubbish as he is, he still gets a 6.
But Verstappen crashed out. That doesn't make any sense then.
He should be a 5 or a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd
That's
say
what I'm saying.
Hey, that one lap was really good. That was a really good lap by Max.
Like, I would, to be fair, any racing driver I said crashes out in a Grand Prix deserves to be in the poor section.
Depends.
And for someone from Max's level, and we all keep going how great he is, he should be doing a lot better.
Well, that's your voter fault, man. Talk to your voters, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm saying it's a 4 because he should be better.
He should be better.
Yeah, but
Red Bull have a history. Red Bull have a history of doing this though. They don't care about the second driver. They only care about their golden boy. I reckon that's why Daniel left. Because he knew that it was turning into Verstappen's team. That's why he had to go, right, and establish himself somewhere else. It's
actually,
the same as like. Same as Vettel and
mean.
Webber. You remember Vettel and Webber? They said, "Oh, they gave me equal opportunity." And then they give me equal opportunity in the British Grand Prix. They gave Vettel Webber's upgrade, right? And they said, right?
Yeah, but what happened to Webber right after that?
Well, he was the favorite going.
Not
into
Red
the
Bull,
race.
right?
But he was the favourite going into the final
No,
race.
but right after all that,
Yeah, after that.
he
but
wasn't
yeah,
Red Bull anymore,
but
was he?
at the time, he was still favourite to win the championship.
Well, at the time, but
At the time, he was
he
leading the
ducked
title race.
out right away
Yeah, but at
after
the British Grand
after
Prix, he was
making
leading.
those
Yeah, but
comments.
Brit, he was leading the title race at that time, so he had no reason to do it. So
Well, then why
anyway,
Weber
Kimi.
bounce?
No, they'd rather that Vettel because it came from his academy. So Raikkonen, in the Alpha. In the Alpha.
Five maybe.
Raikkonen.
I give a 5.
5, sprint
Yeah,
qualifying, 13.
15, right?
Qualifying, he got into
Qualifying
17.
2 spots above finish.
Yeah, 5. I'd say 5. Yeah, decent.
Oh, he was +2. Qualifying was 17.
Okay.
Finish was 15.
Right. And then I'm
So
going to go
+2.
to Latifi.
6. We get to be in 14th, was it?
Give it 5.5, 6.
16th. Yeah, he qualified 17th in the sprint qualifying, and in the qualifying, he qualified 18th. So decent. Yeah, decent weekend from him is okay for me.
6
Right,
for
top
potential. 6
been
for
okay.
potential.
No,
He did a lot with the car that wasn't up to his standard.
yeah, I'll give him. You don't usually
Yeah.
give him that often, so I'll give it to him. Giovinazzi, who outdid his teammate again, right, in qualifying, sprint qualifying he didn't. He finished 15th, but he out-qualified him in qualifying itself. But Giovinazzi's doing well against his teammate, to be honest, this season. Stepped up a bit.
Can we do 7?
Yeah, I'd have a good weekend for him.
Yeah.
All things considered. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
The final result might not reflect that, but
right.
I think a 7's fair.
George Russell. Now I want to give him a massive shout out because
I know we do, but we can't put him where we want to. Though that's
right.
the thing.
If it weren't for the sprint qualifying, he would have finished in the points.
Yep.
So
a 4.
I give him
a 7,
or it'd be a 7, 8, maybe 7.
7.5.
7.
Yeah, 7.
I'll give him an 8 actually to get into Q3.
No, I'm good with 8. Yeah, I'm good with Russell with an 8.
Yeah, 8.
What a good weekend, man.
Yeah, in front of your home Pierre Gasly.
Oh,
he qualified in 12th in the qualifying. Sprint qualifying, he did 12th as well, and then in the Grand Prix itself, he finished 11th. So, okay.
Gasly 7.
Pretty poor by what he's been doing, to be honest.
6. Yeah.
6. I
Give
would
him
have
a
said
6.
4,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Oh, that's too harsh.
No, do you know why? Do you know why? No, do you know why? Because he's been consistently scoring points, bang on, every weekend. Consistency.
5 then.
Yeah, but so if
5
none is British
5 then.
bias, then I'll go with the 5.
Tsunoda qualified 16th. Sprint
4.
qualifying, he qualified 16th, and then in the race he finished 10th. He finished 10th.
5, 4, 4, 5.
Oh come on! How is he getting 4 or 5 when he's finished ahead of Gasly?
Its qualifying was very poor.
He managed to get 10.
He just ran around the course.
Oh come on, man!
He just ran around the course, dude.
No, Brett. No, I'm sorry, you can't.
No, yeah, he did. Well, watch his run.
16 and 17, he still managed to get a point.
Run around.
So how did he manage to jump? No, but how did he manage to jump his teammate then?
Well,
sorry,
he just ran around the course, dude.
You got to give him his credit. You got to give him his flowers. You got to give him his flowers. You got to give him his flowers.
That's fine, man. Knock him up one, then fine. Knock him up to 6.
6. It's got to be a 6.
No, I'm fine with that. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm fine with that. I'm fine.
13th. Sprint qualifying, he qualified in 10th. You can see, look, in the sprint qualifying compared to the qualifying, Not a lot of people changed
yeah.
their positions.
No,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, not a lot of people gained a lot, apart from maybe Alonso or something like that. So that's why I said it doesn't work.
That's
With
fine.
these generation of cars,
Exactly.
a trial now with these cars doesn't work. You need to trial it next season
Yes.
when the cars can follow closer together, when
Correct.
they can race each other. Jesus Christ. Right?
Yeah.
Couple of 6 or 7.
No, I'm on board with that, dude.
I'd say 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6. Then we're gonna go to Lance Stroll. He qualified in 15th. Sprint qualifying, he qualified in. When did he qualify in? 14th. And in the race, he finished 8th. Not a bad race for him.
7 seems fair.
7th. Yeah, 7th. They had a good turnout. In the end, got a good result. Alonso 7th. I think he had a very good weekend. Had a poor qualifying.
He really did.
He did a really good job.
He had a poor qualifying, then nutted up.
Yeah.
So it has to be plus
8.
5. Oh man,
8.
we might go 7.
I have to go 8.
No
Yeah,
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine with me, dude.
Then we've got Carlos Sainz Jr.
10.
Carlos Sainz, he qualified 9th. Sprint qualifying, he qualified 11th. And in the race, he finished 6th. So for me, okay.
Give us
Yeah. 6
6 or 7.
6 maybe.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. Then we're going to go
Ricciardo.
to Daniel Ricciardo.
8 for me.
So, 8. Okay.
8 for me. 8 for you. 7th, he qualified in sprint qualifying. Qualified 6th. And in the race, again, finished 5th. So, yeah. Very good weekend.
Eight's
Very
fine
good
for me.
weekend.
His
Finally turned
highest-
it around a bit.
His highest finish in the
Lando
McLaren.
Norris finished. Lando Norris didn't catch Bottas in the end and finished 4th.
7.
He's got
Maybe an 8.
No, it's gonna be a 9, man. It's gonna be a 9.
I'd stay on level with Ricciardo.
He got 5th in qualifying. He then got 5th in the race in the sprint qualifying, and in the race he got 4th. For me, he's got to be a 9.
Oh,
He's gotta be a 9.
that is tops.
Gotta
A
be a
9.
9.
A 9 takes into account for so much stuff.
Leclerc, right? Leclerc gets
10.
driver of the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bottas,
7.
okay.
Okay.
He was better than okay.
Come on now. I know you hate Bottas,
Yeah.
but
I don't. It's just 6.
Botas is trap. He did better than a
It's not good
6.
enough. It's just not good enough.
A
No,
9 ain't
right.
good enough. A 9
Right.
isn't good
Look,
enough.
Sir Lewis Hamilton.
10, I don't care.
10.
I don't care what anyone will
10.
say. He's won the race with a 10-second penalty.
It's a 10. You can't not give him a 10.
I don't care.
I wasn't.
He
even
won the
gonna buy it.
qualifying.
I'm letting everyone just jump in. Make sure, please, if you're watching, do smash the like button, please. Do smash the subscribe button.
And let the 2 people know that make Hamilton a 10 aren't Mercedes fans whatsoever.
10, yeah.
But Hamilton ran a 10 today. God damn it.
Someone's dislike of someone unliked it.
Oh, what? So what? Well,
Yeah.
Just, why don't you put a comment in and explain why you disagree?
No, they
Just
probably
unlike the
did.
video.
They
No,
probably
not the race.
did. They probably did because they're stupid. They don't realize how any interaction with the channel benefits the channel.
Oh,
So even if you dislike the channel, you know it's actually good
Yeah,
for
smash
the
the like
channel.
we've had 13 votes so far. The race, was it a racing incident or a penalty? 69% of you say it was a racing incident, and 31% of you say it's a penalty. Keep them coming in. Get your super chats in as well, man.
Oh,
Get some
get
super
that.
chats in as well. Make sure you do that as well. Make sure you hit the join button as well. Like, it's really important you do that. It helps the channel. Please do that. Right. It goes a long way if you can do that. It's all to help Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So please do that. It means a lot if you can.
Help the kids, man.
Right. Yeah. So what am I saying?
Onto the
Yeah,
teams.
we got
You take Russell over Bottas?
teams. Yeah. In a minute. Haas.
1.
Yeah.
Sure, 1.
Gosh. Then I'm gonna go to
Let's
Williams
go with
or
NASCAR to
Alfa
talk
Romeo?
about Haas. Let's not do
it's
Formula
Alfa
1 Haas
Romeo.
talk.
No, Williams.
Yeah.
Sorry, in terms of his teams, Williams.
6.
I think they've done 7, to be honest. Both drivers up
Yeah.
there, they've done well this weekend.
One of the best weekends in Williams.
Alfa Romeo.
Mm,
5 or
bang
6.
average. Yeah, bang average
5.
for them, man.
I'll put a 5 on them. So
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Alpha Tauri.
Based on what they normally a 5 again.
Yeah. To be fair, 4 because like they're really so much better than that.
Yeah.
Aston Martin.
Oh,
One driver retired.
well, underperformed.
4.
Yeah.
Alpine. I think they had a good weekend.
Not bad.
I
7.
think they had a good weekend with
It wasn't
Alonso.
horrible for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Ferrari.
Dude, you gotta put them up top.
Nah,
Like,
not.
no, you really do. You really do, man. I know the results have nothing to do with them, but the fact that
Red
we
Bull.
we kept them, we kept ourselves up there.
Red Bull have had a trash weekend.
Yeah.
Up
They
until
fucked
the
up.
Verstappen crash.
I'd put them in
can't-
3 then.
You
And their
can't.
strategy with Perez was shit.
No,
They
you
cared more
can't
about-
knock them
They cared
off.
more about the driver.
No,
And
I know.
Verstappen rather than Perez.
I
and the
know
constructors.
that. I know.
That's shameful.
But
Do you know what? He's saying it's unacceptable, and that's and that you should and like and Hamilton's happy with himself. I hope you're happy with yourself. You just treating Perez like that, right?
okay.
Mate? Right.
By the way, can we look at the
Fucking
F attention? Look at the F attention name.
Yeah, Orna, if you're watching this, try some more, mate. Right? Try some more. Go learn what racing is about, you idiot. Right? This is why you never made it into Formula 1 as an F1 driver. Right? 'Cause you're shit.
Oh wow! Somebody talks shit about you that tried
Hey,
to
who are we
make it
talking
and
about?
couldn't.
Oh no! Someone talks.
Something else.
Nah, someone. No, I'm just fed up with him all the time.
Oh
So
shit, man!
such an hypocrite. It's unreal. No, I'm
Okay.
live. McLaren.
9.
No. Oh.
No. Then Mercedes.
10. Fuck it.
10.
Double podium for them.
I want to.
Dude, I was looking around there, but that double podium argument.
Yeah.
7 then.
7.
7 for Mercedes.
What?
Why 7?
How?
How did you get a double podium? You get 7.
Hamilton won qualifying. Bottas was top 3 every time.
I don't get that. I don't get it. But there you go. But there you go. There's the results of that. Make sure to smash the like if you please comment if you agree or disagree. These are just obviously our own opinions. They're all up for debate.
7 is a hater. 7 is hater, by the way.
Yeah, look, obviously, like, I think we'll have to see what the fallout is from this race. It's going to be a massive fallout as it is.
Oh, I think it will be, man. We're gonna be talking about all week about
Yeah.
Verstappen.
I think I want to try and get Adam back on the
Hamilton.
Flag show to talk about that incident, because for me, I
Max
think we
cut
can
in.
colour, for me, we all.
It looks
conclude-
like Max cut
we all
into him.
conclude that it's a racing incident for me, but
No one will ever agree 100%.
the main thing
I
is,
would go-
is that the main thing is that Verstappen's okay. That's the main thing.
Yes,
I'm
100%. It really is.
going to the Hungarian Grand Prix next, which is a favourable circuit for Red Bull. We all know this. It is supposed to be a Red Bull circuit all over. But to say that the last 3 winners of the Hungarian Grand Prix have been Mercedes, right? And then the last one of that was Ferrari. Then Mercedes, and then Ferrari
Come on,
again.
Leclerc.
So their actual last win, their last win at the Hungarian Red Bull was in 2014. So
Can't really call it a Red Bull track anymore, can you?
yeah, but it suits their car. To be honest, it does suit their car to a T.
It does.
It's
Well, I'm
just
looking for a Ferrari checker here.
But we'll have to see what happens. From what I know, this is the last upgrades Mercedes are going to bring. I don't know if they'll bring any more upgrades to that race.
We didn't know Mercedes were going to bring any upgrades. So then this weekend, they go, hey, here.
Brit. I already knew from a few weeks back they were going to bring upgrades after they saw what happened in Austria or in the steering Grand Prix and saw like Red Bull bringing a whole truckload of upgrades. They said, "No, we're going to come up with some upgrades."
That's because you threw a fit, mate.
I think
they're like, "Oh fuck, Steven, dude."
No, Brit. They also no. They also saw like Hamilton in his interview going, "I can't remember the last time I had an upgrade." That's basically him saying, "I can't do it without an upgrade."
You don't think the pit chief of Mercedes is watching your stream?
Imagine.
No, I don't think so. But there you go.
I'll call him tomorrow and ask him if he watches your stream. And if he doesn't, I'll tell him to do it. He'll be like, "Oh fuck, we'll win 18 more championships."
Yeah, it was a good upgrade for Mercedes to take down Verstappen, to be fair.
What's that?
It was a good upgrade to take down Verstappen, to be fair.
That's fucked.
Nice with the spikes alongside the wheels.
That was a part of their upgrade package.
Yeah.
Hey.
Quite some more.
Just some banter.
I love the tears. I love the tears. I love.
I'm not crying. Just some banter.
It is because you know Hamilton didn't slide up into Max.
Yeah.
Max cut into. But
let's not talk about the crash again.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about the past.
All we can have now is the future.
But I think
look to the future.
It was definitely. I think I want to make sure one thing as well. Obviously, it's the first race we've had the first Grand Prix where the capacity crowd has been in full force.
What a
full force capacity.
What amazing atmosphere.
When Verstappen went off, you can hear it when Hamilton won the pole. You can hear when Hamilton won the race.
Right. Yeah.
The crowd was unbelievable, and I'm sorry.
We don't have to get into your conspiracies.
I'm sorry. I know the Italians have got a massive crowd, but for me, I love it.
Italians. Fuck the Italians. The Portuguese have the greatest race.
I think these fans at Silverstone are the best.
The British. That's not the biggest race in.
We've seen it. the biggest like race in F1, obviously for me, I feel is
It's Monaco.
Based on history, yeah, I guess.
The biggest race in motorsport is either
should have been
Monaco
disqualified or a
or
bigger
it's
penalty.
either
Are you
or
blind?
it
You've
it's,
changed your mind, Connor.
it's Indy.
Yeah.
You wasn't saying that
Indy.
during the race.
Connor, I know if I don't know if you've been watching too much of his more.
Indianapolis.
Hang on. I don't know if you've been watching too much of Horner's interviews, but do me a favour, cry some more, will you?
Yeah, I love it.
Lewis don't get no asterisk today.
I'm sorry.
He served the penalty and still won.
Hang on, because the penalty was a 10-second penalty.
I love
he
you,
still won the
Connor.
race. No, because he. Yeah. By the way, big up, man. Right, but because he won the race by 10
Big
seconds.
up, Connor.
Because he had a 10-second penalty and still won the race. Oh, what? The penalty's not sufficient enough for now. But I bet you, if he didn't win the race, he'd say, "Yeah, the penalty's fine." Right? I'm sorry.
100%.
He had both drivers could have backed down. We all said this. We've all said this already.
Right.
Hamilton could have backed down a bit more. But Verstappen could have definitely backed down. Right?
And then he served the penalty, and then still won. Like,
yeah,
but
I'm not even a Hamilton fan, but I'm still
sorry.
like, well,
yeah,
fuck.
you can say that, Connor. But then I've watched it. Hang on, but then I've watched it on Sky Sports as well, right? And they've had a look at it themselves, and they said it's a
Verstappen cut into
some of them
him.
have said it's Verstappen's fault.
It shouldn't even been a penalty.
Some of the panelists have said it's Hamilton's fault. Some of them said he should have got a penalty. Some of them have said he shouldn't have got a penalty. Right?
I think he
said it was a perfectly good racing incident. It's part of Formula One.
Yep.
It's part of the racing rulebook, mate.
It is.
I'm not crying. I'm just saying that was on Hamilton after looking at all angles. FIA's handbook says it's Hamilton in the wrong bit, but it also said but also in the rulebook it's saying if a front wing is next to a car's rear wing, then that car deserves a certain amount of space. Right?
And that was way more than complied to.
If you looked at the angle, mate,
he got nose to nose.
I don't know if you've seen Verstappen's on board, but if you see it mid corner, and the Sky Sports mention this,
look over here.
While watching the replay, right? I watched it on Sky Sports, and they mentioned
this.
This is what they're saying, right? We see Hamilton going understeer and not make the apex.
Don't matter.
Fault. But you also But we also say wait. But we also say, right, it's partly Verstappen's fault because mid corner to try and force the fact he's going to come through and take the corner. It's thinking it's his right, knowing that even Hamilton's there, he's decided, right. Instead of that, he's turned in even more. It means the angle means he was going to take the front tire off Lewis Hamilton's car.
Yeah, he cut in to block him.
Right.
That's what happened.
I'll tell you what, he's lucky. Hamilton was very lucky he didn't end up in the barriers as well. If he ended up in the barriers as well, I'm telling you now, it would have been a penalty. It would just been a racing incident, and they both took each other off.
Yep.
Right. I'm sorry. It got to a point where Hamilton. It got to a point where Hamilton has basically said, "I am fed up of backing down to you every time because you're too aggressive. I am now going to start putting my foot down. If you don't like it, goodbye." Right? I'm sorry. It's got to that point. Said, "I'm going to put my car here, and if you hit me, you hit me." Right?
Yeah,
I saw a comment like today.
Big up, Maisie. How are you?
Hey, I've just got home and I had a shower, so I just thought I'd jump on.
Oh,
yeah, no
hello.
worries. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I had a nice walk up in Rochdale, so it was really nice.
Nice.
Verstappen not totally guilt-free, but Hamilton most at fault. Yeah, but
Boo!
Verstappen's...
Boo!
Yeah, but hang on. Yeah, no. But he's just shot himself in the foot. Just shot himself in the foot.
I can say boo.
If you're saying Verstappen's partly at fault, then the penalty is perfectly legitimate, right? If it's partly at fault and Hamilton's partly at fault, then it's a racing incident. Then it shouldn't be a penalty. So they're both at fault.
No, you're right. If you say it's
You
Verstappen's
can't
fault
punish one
too,
person
they'll
without
fuck
punishing
off
the other,
Hamilton.
right? You can't.
Okay, yeah.
What the penalty to Hamilton has said is basically it's all Hamilton's fault. That's all they've said. But I mean, Maisie, looking at it from your side, what would you say? 'Cause I know
What was
you
this
did
like
Red
from
Bull.
the stream I was on earlier on? Or with
Yeah,
this...
yeah, from
Yeah,
the
we're
from
still
the
talking
accident.
about that.
Yeah, the accident between that we all
Oh
saw
my
Verstappen
God.
get.
It's a big topic of
Yeah,
conversation.
the accident that took Verstappen out the race.
I can't believe this is still being spoken about after so many hours
Because
later.
it's such a debatable issue. Like some people are saying it's a penalty, some people saying it
Watch
wasn't.
Sky
Some people
Sports tomorrow. They're
people
going
say
to
they
be
should have got
talking
more of a
about
penalty
it.
because Hamilton still won the race, so they should have been given a more penalty. All right. I'll just leave it with this.
10
Leclerc had
seconds.
to go
You
off
need
to
more
give
than 10
Hamilton some room in
seconds.
the corner in the same situation. Yeah, but actually Hamilton made the apex, and actually Leclerc sort of swerved that way to give like being a bit spooked by
But what's your take, Macy?
Leclerc back that way. But go on, Macy. What do you say?
Well, from what I saw earlier on, I wouldn't have thought it was a penalty because I feel like they were both at fault, in my opinion.
Thank you. Well done. Well said. And see.
So how
Well
a penalty if both are at fault?
Yeah. If you feel I'll put it as simple as this: that if two people are partly at fault for one incident, should it be a penalty to either person, or should it just be taken as a racing incident?
Oh, Connor.
Well,
No.
I saw a comment earlier, and it was absolutely disgusting. It said like,
No.
I hope
above
Hamilton
that.
goes into the barriers, and it said, I hope Hamilton goes into barriers and is stuck for 15 minutes.
people
Absolutely
that say like
disgusting.
that shouldn't support the sport.
Yeah.
Shouldn't watch it.
Nobody wants
Like,
to go into the
Because
barrier.
if you put someone in the barriers, right, you're putting their life at risk. These people, many of drivers have died in this sport. You should never want a driver to go crashing off into a barriers like that.
Yeah,
And
Yank
if
said
you do, you don't deserve it.
Leclerc went off the track
Yeah.
to give Hamilton the room.
Yeah, but to
That
be fair,
Max,
Hamilton gave him plenty of room. So my bottom line, Lewis still behind
no,
me
right,
standing.
but
Nice,
what he's saying is that Leclerc went off.
happy, bit
What the
disappointed.
fuck was wrong with Max?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like both McLarens did well, and we moved. Right, in the end, it's racing. It's all part of racing anyway. So
It is racing,
prove
man.
the
That's
haters
what.
wrong, Stephen. You've lost some subscribers. Oh, have I really? Okay, maybe they don't like me that much.
You
Well,
lost
Steven won't be
subscribers?
sleeping tonight.
Oh wait, but they like gave like thumb downs and commented first too, which actually helped.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like,
20 likes, big up.
yeah, I love how you think
I've lost,
everything
I've lost three more subscribers. I don't know why.
that probably
Oh,
helps
no.
you. That probably helps you more than anything else.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But it's
big weekends for everyone overall.
It's gonna be a big weekend as we move on. Just one more comment. Only way Ice wants on DNF because it pissed me off, as I said. A tire popped when but even then that could cause a DNF.
Right.
But and can easily make the spin off the road if at high speed. For me, I'd rather just them have a mechanical issue.
Yeah.
Issue.
Macy, what do you think about the sprint?
The what?
The sprint race. The sprint qualifying that was on Saturday.
What's your opinion on doing that to set the grid?
I thought it was really good, to be honest. I've only really started watching it because Steven's trying to get me into it. So
Right?
Well,
Dude, don't
I'm
give
trying.
it so much credit. Just
giving credit because it's him who's trying to get me into all this. So
right. No, right on. You liked
Hey,
it though?
look, I've
yeah,
been
it's
busy.
been pretty good so far, to be honest.
Who, me?
It's good to look. What you?
What, have I been very good?
No, I was talking about F1, not you. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. I was just saying. Go on.
Yeah, in terms of F1, it's actually not been that bad. I used to always think, oh, I can't even like any other sport apart from football, but football is always going to be my number one, regardless. So
Right.
Yeah, I get that. So
Because
yeah.
we do a sprint to set the grid for a couple races over here in America, and I wasn't like sure how it was going to do
I
with
think I
this
said before.
long-standing tradition of how you do things, and all of a sudden you do this whole sprint race because the young kids don't have this capacity to watch qualifying on TV.
I think, like I said, if it were like if we had like yesterday, then yeah, it may work out. But anyway, we're gonna have to leave it there. I'm sure, like, yeah, I'm sure we could probably debate about it further afterwards. But there you go.
Hell yeah, we can.
But anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share
Watch
button.
the adverts.
Yeah,
watch
the adverts.
watch the adverts, people.
Let's check the final results, by the way, of the poll.
did you say
I know.
adverts?
Yeah, do it
What?
because it helps.
Yeah, because watching the adverts helps us earn money from
Don't
the
skip
adverts.
them. Don't skip them.
About monetization.
I didn't know that at all.
Anytime
I
you,
always skip adverts. Always.
Anyone that watches adverts before one of our videos or during our videos, we earn money off that, which goes to the charity.
that's why I always put watch the adverts, subscribe,
as well as obviously
like,
being a subscriber, being a member, and make sure you do subscribe. By the way, right? Please.
Oh yeah, please subscribe.
Trying to get to 1.1k. It's really important you do that,
dude. 1.1, Steven.
Right, get more people involved, right? Because we had a good turnout in the F1 today, right? And I'm sure there's loads more people who want to get involved. It's gonna get heated. It's gonna get even more heated as we get towards the business end of the season, towards the end of the season. So you're gonna want to watch it. It's
because Leclerc is going to make his march to the front.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah.
I can't even say that. I can't even say that.
Between Lewis and Max, it's going to get even more heated. So do yourself a favor, smash the like button. This is where to watch it. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. We're at 1,075. Come on, we're 25 away from 1.1k. Let's get to that mark and let's try and get it going now. Let's try and push it on, right? Because we got the new season coming up. We're gonna have loads more graphic effects, overlays, you name it. It's gonna be so much better for the start of the next football season.
Can you imagine how much?
And then
we're going to know about how rubbish Arteta is.
The new background green screen means still losing my mind.
So. I can't wait to hear about how rubbish Arteta is. Let's bring on Premier League.
Brit, there's only one person that can really tell me Arteta win and get away with it.
Yeah, that's only our guy.
Arteta in.
Only our girl too.
Trust the process. Arteta in.
I'm not gonna shout at you, no.
Maisie.
I know you won't shout at me because you're a secret United fan.
No.
I can go off you very quickly.
Arteta in. Wait.
Macy, you're brilliant, girl.
By the way, right, this this one down here, right, is now a new co-host, or if she wants to be, that is.
Check out Macy.
I can't.
Right.
Macy, brilliant,
We have
brilliant,
one
brilliant
football.
lass.
You're always
Shit.
on here all the time anyway.
She's
I mean,
awesome.
Talk man, use a co-host.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
No, you're more than welcome to.
Welcome to the family, Macy.
Love that.
So-
Thanks.
Good race. That's the way to do it. Knock out your competitor on the race, aka Schumacher. Yeah, and everyone
Yeah.
goes on about Schumacher like he's like God. And I used to watch that. Now it's 20 likes. Steve.
Steven,
Oh, you
man,
should have already.
Where's Mel?
Wat zit erin?
Arteta out.
Arteta in. Ole in.
That's
Blazers
mean.
out.
That's me.
I
You're
would
only
agree
not
with it.
in, girl.
I
Not
would agree
only
with
not
Blazers
in.
out.
Not only in.
Not only in.
Not only in.
Don't sound on Man United.
Not only in. His coaching staff he's put together is rubbish. We give
Anyway, we're gonna
we
leave
give
it there.
we
Make
give
sure
way
you
a many
button,
too many
subscribe button,
set
share
pieces.
button.
Basically, we'll talk United a different time.
Oh,
Yeah,
100% definitely
Do you know
will.
what? Actually, tomorrow. We'll
Oh,
shout out
tomorrow!
Wait, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I want to shout out tomorrow.
Tomorrow!
Tomorrow.
I'm trying to give my videos for tomorrow. Like,
Let the people
I'm doing
know
my
about
plugins.
tomorrow.
Leave me alone. I'm doing my plugins.
Tomorrow!
I'm trying to do my plugins. So here we go. 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Back pages. Right. The title for tomorrow is on the back pages is Varane to Man United, Ben White to Arsenal, plus more.
Who tomorrow?
Right. Then we've got
Ben White.
the ref
Ben
view.
White,
We're going to
Ben
be
White
reviewing the
of
US
Arsenal.
2020 refereeing standards at the ref view. We were supposed to do that early this week because of Luke not being available, we're doing it tomorrow. Then Tuesday, live awareness show. I still got to pick a subject for that, but we'll find a subject. Don't worry about it.
Should be livers.
Then Wednesday we got hot off the press show as usual, and I'll be doing hopefully my monthly audit as well. So you'll get to see where the money's going this time. So right, we get that sorted this time. So yeah, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, hit the join button as well.
Glazers out.
As being part of a membership. So
Crocky out.
it does help the channel as well. And I was just trying to play and buy it, and the comments coming in, but we're going to leave it there. Make sure to do that, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.